Hey everyone, welcome back to Grant Me. Have you ever been in a team where the leader just didn't know how to lead? And in this team, did you feel that their ineffectiveness of being a leader kind of affected you in being more unproductive or lazier as a team member? Well, in Extreme Ownership, Jocko Willink goes through the concept of extreme ownership, and it's essentially the opposite of what you've probably experienced. If you want to learn more about how to be an effective leader and take extreme ownership of your team, whether that's a school club, a position at work, or a school project, just keep watching. If you haven't hit subscribe or the bell button, make sure you do so you're notified every time we post new content. So at Grant Me, in addition to just matching students with scholarships, we also teach them how to be effective leaders. And Jocko Willink's book, Extreme Ownership, is something that we take into account within our own team, as well as something that we like to relay to our students. By being an effective leader, you can get top scholarships, get into your dream schools, and get that job. So taking Willink's concepts, you can really put it anywhere in your life and be a successful student. So let's go through some of the core points that are highlighted in Extreme Ownership. So just some history behind the book. Extreme Ownership is written by Jocko Willink, who is an ex-Navy SEAL officer. And he takes some of the concepts that he learned as a leader in his SEAL team and kind of expands that into generally what qualities can be effective in any leadership role. So the concepts that he learns in combat can be applied to any leadership role, whether it's a school project, a club, a position at work. And by taking Extreme Ownership, you can write better scholarship essays, you can write better cover letters, better resumes, and you can really achieve anything that you want, because if you're being a good leader, you're leading a good team, and that is really effective in building your future. So Extreme Ownership basically requires the leader to look at problems objectively, put their ego aside, put any emotional attachments inside, and this way they can lead an amazing team. The first concept is that there are no bad teams, only bad leaders. Leaders who engage in extreme ownership usually have a high standard of practice for their team. And these standards aren't just something that they preach, but this is something that they tolerate and that the rest of their team tolerates. So in essence, what this means is that the team standards should be high value standards that yield high value results. He even goes as far to say that this value of high standards is built within the team, and if the leader leaves, the team can still withstand the culture. And if the leader leaves and the team can't withstand that same yield of results or that same standard, that means the leader was bad, not the team. Hence, there's no such thing as bad teams, just a bad leader. So essentially, the team is a reflection of its leader. Now, to be a believer, you need to believe fully in the mission of the team. This means that you need to align your own values and your own mission with the team's value and mission. If you do this, you can overcome any challenge and you can take risks to get the results you need for the mission in mind. If you're not able to fully believe in the mission, you won't be able to overcome those challenges and you won't be able to take those risks, and therefore you won't be able to yield those results that you want. And of course, since the team is a reflection of the leader, if you align yourself with the team's mission, the team will do that as well. Now, in order to be a good leader, you need to know how to do actual practical work. You can't be distracted, you have to be focused. And if you're looking for more tips on how to do that, you can actually check out a video I made of Grant Me's recommended books about how to do effective focused work. I'll link it right over here, and you can check that out after this video. The last concept is that you have to check your ego. By this, he means that the ego clouds your judgment and therefore clouds the mission that you're supposed to accomplish. Remember, as a leader, you're supposed to look at your problems and the mission and the task objectively, and ego is something that's subjective. So if you're letting your ego cloud your judgment, you're looking at the problem subjectively, and you're not going to be able to accomplish the task, and you're not going to be able to get those results. This ability to put aside the ego means that you're open to constructive criticism, you're open to advice, and you're able to give advice and constructive criticism to your team as well. This also means that you are good at project management and you have a fluidity in your plans, and you're just going to go with the flow. Again, you're not emotionally attached to any plans, because if you are emotionally attached to any plans, again, that is the ego. So Willink actually goes into more concepts on how to take extreme ownership and be an effective leader. These are just 3 points that I highlighted that you can put into effect into any leadership position right now. Leadership positions are great for any scholarship essay, resumes, cover letters. They're really impressive because with leadership comes a bunch of skills that you need to use, such as communication, task management, project management, time management. And these are all things that you need to put into your resume, even if you're in school. So if you're in a school club or a project and you're still being a leader, that still counts for something, and that's still something that you can put in your resume when you apply for a summer job. And I'll actually be making a video on this next week, so stay tuned if you want to find out how to write a resume for a summer job with all of these details included. Now we can all agree that having a good team and being a good leader are interconnected. So if you are interested in this concept, make sure you check out this book. Now, the concept of being an effective leader are exactly what all of the students at Grant Me do. They're all effective leaders and they're all very high achieving students. So if you want to be a part of the Grant Me community, you can take our free 2-minute quiz below. It'll show you how many scholarships you're eligible for instantly, and then you can book a call with one of our educators. And from there, you can have a bunch of tools for career development, resume building, getting into your university, getting into your dream school, and getting matched to thousands of dollars in scholarships. And if you're interested in the other features of our platform, I've actually done a bunch of videos on this. You can check out the Resume Builder as well as the Essay Wizard, as well as our scholarship matching platform. And as always, I will see you guys all next time.